Good morning and welcome back to my blog. Today is Monday, January the 11th, 2010. My first blog of 2010, and sorry to be behind. Life's been in the way, I guess. I'm going to start by updating my weight. When I was on 2 weeks ago, I was 263.3. When I weighed in last Monday, I was 259, so that was down 4.3. And when I weighed today, I was 255, which makes me down another 4. So that makes a grand total of 41 pounds, which I'm really pleased with. When I think about the last 2 weeks, there's a lot of things that come to mind. Christmas was there. Christmas went okay, and I think I talked briefly about that. New Year's, I really missed our seafood feast on New Year's, but we made it through. I think that perhaps I have hit and am feeling a little bit of the hormone flux. The last week or so, I've been, my husband says distant, although I wasn't really aware till he said it, because there is nothing wrong, as in between he and I or whatever. But I have been a little bit more irritable than normal, but I've also been working more than normal. I'm working harder. I have an extra baby who started last week, and we're getting the baby used to being away from mommy for the first time in a year is difficult, to say the least. And I put a lot into it, so it can be quite draining. But this week will be a better week, and next week will be an even better week. I had a request to have my hair dry and my hair down today, so you could see how long it's getting. However, I had been trying for that, and I'm already a week late. And if I kept trying for the perfect time, I might be another week late. So I decided to go ahead this morning anyway. I have been exercising more. I've been on the treadmill probably maybe half a dozen times now. However, I haven't been on in a few days, and I'm beating myself up over that. Maybe that's part of the difference in mood. I don't know. I know it's something that I need to stop doing. If I get on the treadmill or get exercising, fabulous. If I don't, I'll have to work a little bit harder. I won't lose as quickly. I won't be in as good a shape. You know, it's not the end of the world, and I need to realize that and stop beating myself up. My food choices have been relatively good. We've been eating a lot of fish. I'm becoming more creative with fish and with food in general. I'm up to about a third of a cup of food at a time. I do notice that I'm enjoying a snack here and there, but for the most part, I am choosing wisely. I had my checkup in the States, my 3-week, which actually was 4-week checkup last Thursday, and that went very well. My incisions are good. They're pleased with my progress weight-wise and with exercise, and I go back again in about 2 months. I'm still missing food. Someone asked me the other day if it was hard. Yes, I would still say it's hard, but it's less hard. I definitely have wants. I think of food, I want it. However, luckily the feeling passes. Now, my mother was talking about these huge shrimp she had the other day, and I love shrimp. And I've only had big shrimp once, and just the thought of those shrimp and how meaty and tasty they were. And I said to her, you know what, that's okay. I'm going to go pick myself up 2 of them. And then I'm thinking, 2, wow. Yeah, I might not even be able to eat 2. 1 might do it. And I was okay with that. I didn't go through the sort of mourning of I can't have half a dozen, or I can't have them smothered, or I shouldn't have them smothered in garlic butter, or whatever the case may be. I'd actually be quite content to have 2. Didn't get them yet, but I certainly will. I'm missing meat, but I'll get there. The other night we worked in the hockey canteen, which is part of our hockey commitment with Joshua's team. And that was a little bit of a challenge. We were making French fries. I ate 1 French fry, which I was really proud about. And I had probably the equivalent of maybe 2 bites of a hot dog. And I'm not supposed to have meat yet, but I did. And I chew it really, really, really well. I'm not sure if that would be considered meat, but certainly wouldn't be considered flaky fish. But again, proud that I only had 2 bites. And my goodness, it was good. Not that hot dogs are my favorite thing by any means, but I enjoyed them. I'm noticing the 40 pounds lost in some of my clothes, shirts in particular. Also my jacket, I find if I'm sort of wrapping it around because I'm cold, I find that I can wrap it farther, which is kind of neat. I'm putting more planning into my food. When I had to go to Utica the other day, all of a sudden it hit me, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? I'm going to be going all day tomorrow. Am I going to go out for lunch? Am I going to take my food? And I was going with another girl who had her checkup as well, and I called her and said, what are we going to do? And she said, oh, we'll go out for lunch, or, take some things and go out for lunch. And I thought, I don't know if I'm ready. Anyway, I started planning, and I took an egg and mashed it up and got it ready, and took a third a cup of cottage cheese, and took a little bit of a tuna melt, and a pudding. Actually, probably enough food for a week, but anyway, I was prepared. And you know what? Going out was the last thing on my mind, which is just so opposite from usually being out and about, because I love to eat out. So food is definitely becoming less of a priority, less of a forefront in my mind and my thoughts, and that's really nice. I hope you're all doing well, those who are fighting this battle with me. I hope those are watching are doing well, and that their new year has started off positively, and that they're feeling good about the year to come. I really appreciate your support and you being here for me, and I will try to be here next Monday with a report. I haven't had my 3-week stall. I'm at 4.5 weeks now, so I expect that will come, and that I will hopefully get through it okay. Anyway, have a wonderful week, and thanks again, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.